Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings 2. This is the 50th, yes count them 50th episode of Crusader Kings 2, the Pious Pole, and I am really happy that I managed to make it this far because I kind of figured this might be a lot of short series, like, you know, do 5 episodes and die, 10 episodes and die, but I managed to make my very first on-screen playthrough a success. Really happy with that. Now let's see what this is. I need help with a delicate matter I don't want the Chancellor to take care of. Okay. Oh, I get stressed if I do it this way. Okay, let's have my uncle take care of whatever the matter was. We don't know. In this episode, I'm just gonna... I don't think I'll be doing anything militarily. I'm gonna wait for all these buildings I started to construct over here, and then I have to wait for the troops to come back, and I gotta remember to turn off the volume on my phone, because if you heard that, that was just Twitter going nuts. I explained the situation, blah 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 blah. Let's see, I'll give him whatever you want. Okay, I'd pay him to keep his mouth shut, basically. Is paid for his help with Emperor Dobislav's lunatic extortionist, and the problem is solved. No, I'm not gonna pay you, Uncle, for your goddamn help in the matter. All right, we need a new marshal. Easy to find a good council members when everybody loves you. All right, that guy wants to duel. I always allow the duels. I've never seen anything really bad come from like telling him not to. All right, so let's train some troops right in here. Get myself a little bonus to the troop levels in my capital. See, what are they at now? Probably a lot. 2,000 men. How many can I get total? That's 8,200. Wait for these buildings to construct. Now I'm trying not to think about it too much, but it's creeping up in the back of my head, and that thought is I'm getting excited for Hearts of Iron 4. Now it's not going to come out till, like, I think it's first quarter 2015. So I've got a while to wait still, but I'm getting excited for it, because I really loved Hearts of Iron 3. Now, that there were parts of that game that were bugged out of its gourd that really made it a challenging playthrough, and not challenging in a fun way, like challenging in I have to constantly micromanage something. Not just micromanage, but like micromanage. Nano-manage. I had to nano-manage things I shouldn't have had to. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I've discovered a plot where Chief Dis of Nitra seeks to fabricate a club claim on the Duchy of Nitra. Alright, so this girl over here is trying to fabricate a claim on this area. Now, who is my current? My uncle. Oh! The douche that tried to have me, extort money out of me. I wonder. Wow, that would cost a fortune. No, can't do anything about that. I don't really like him, so why don't we just... Wow! The only black person in Poland. I wonder how he ended up marrying this one. Where is she from? Ethiopian. How? I wonder how an Ethiopian from down over there made it all the way over here. Over here. That is interesting. I wonder what her story is. Alright, vassal inheritance warning. His liege is... Okay, that's no big deal. I gotta change the map mode back. I was confusing myself with all the different pretty colors. Hearts of Iron 4, not Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4 is not out yet. Hearts of Iron 3, I've played not as much as Crusader Kings, but I've played it a lot. And boy, did I ever love that game. Now, like I was saying, there are parts of the games that were bugged out of its gourd. Like, the one thing that always annoyed me was that it was like impossible to set up fighters to guard an area permanently. They would go out and accept one bomber formation and then get bugged and never move again. So, like, if you wanted to protect your factories, you had to, like, keep telling them, okay, patrol, 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 you know, go up and intercept this area, over and over and over again, and it was just annoying that I couldn't just be like, okay, you guys protect this area for the next year, and do me proud. Okay. Discovered a plot where my wife seeks to kill The chief... Actually, I don't really care about that because that guy's a douche. Wait, no, he wasn't a douche. He was falsely convicted. Prisoners, known plots. There's a lot of plots here. Okay, fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Cortland, so let's, end your plot. Actually, I should probably take care of this stuff more often. Let's just auto-end plots right now. What I should do is, I know I talked about this before, maybe 10 or 15 episodes ago, when I turned auto-resolve plots off, is when they crop up, I should take care of them. Because some plots are perfectly fine. Some plots may work in your favor. Maybe somebody's trying to oust someone who doesn't like you. That could work in your favor. But I just need to keep track of these things more. Keep a weather eye on them is what I'm trying to say here. Let's see. Anybody worth any money? Yeah, 70 gold. I'll take it. I'm a miserly bastard. This guy... What happens if I banish him? Nothing. Nah, he's fine. Well, you're not going to get married sitting in prison, I can guarantee you that. Alright, that didn't really affect my troop levels too much. What was I building? I kind of remember building... The training ground? Does that increase your retainer size? Is that what that is? Let's, Yes, now I can hire more of these guys, is what that was. Okay. Yes. So, one more. So that'll get up to 5,000 cavalry. Now, let's, reorganize this unit. And move everybody over to the flank. Actually, let's keep, not everybody. That's, when you're talking about this many men, it's a little ridiculous. Let's keep 1,000 men on the left, 1,000 men in the center, and 3,000 men on the right flank here. Although, technically, if we were facing the enemy, that'd be the left flank. Whatever. That is fine. I like stacking cavalry on a flank as, you know, kind of... shock troops to break that enemy's formation. Oh, are they going to war again? I wonder who they're fighting with this time. Oh, God. Holy Roman Empire, I don't want to go to war with you. It could end up very, very, very badly. But, like I said, I think I looked at this just last episode. I can raise almost 30,000 men. And then hopefully my... this is in the eventuality that I had to go to... Ooh, Denmark is rebelling. They have a rebellion down here. If I went to war with them, I would have to try to rely on me being able to hire enough mercs to turn the tides, you know, get enough men to turn the tides of the war. That's the only thing I think that would keep my head above water in a war with the Holy Roman Empire. But they just have so much more land than I do to draw from. Who's this? This is the King of East Francia. Nothing really interesting to do with him. I'm wondering maybe I can sow dissent with the... Maybe try to ferment a rebellion in their lands, try to weaken them a little bit. Although they've had a civil war, but it got quashed pretty quickly and nothing much came of it. I did complete all the construction of everything. That didn't give me very many more men from my domain, but I was able to raise up another set of cavalry, which I love. And we're done constructing here for now. Alright, interesting to have one of your prisoners. Okay, fine, very well. I don't really care. Alright, who is this? Your nephew, King Boris III of Rus, wants to marry your daughter. Incest. What is with my family and incest? Actually, you know what? Fine. Go bang her. Whatever. Have your three-eyed children. I'm not going to stand in your way anymore. God, I wish they would stop doing that. I had one, actually, right before I decided to start a little YouTube channel, I got the achievement. Actually, let me see if I can find it on here. There was an achievement for having a... keeping it in the family. Sire a child that has the inbred trait. That was from a very poor showing I had over in Ireland. I basically was forced to marry my aunt, I believe, to keep my dynasty alive. I knew there was a huge bear somewhere near the caves, and a courtier of mine had insisted to come along when my men and I went hunting for the bear. Enough with your nagging, you can come along. Or there is no way you'll join us. Fine, come along. The beast was huge, bigger than any bear I've ever seen. I fought him bravely, but only managed to slay him after he wounded several of my men. I could not save everyone. This guy gains the trait wounded. But I managed to save this guy. Alright. Fine. I saved him. Saved him from a big old bear. Alright, what was I ranting about? I was gonna do something. I think I was gonna do some more I was working on more construction, so I was working on. Now what did I just build? I built the training ground is what I was doing. That's morale for armies, levy reinforcement rate, and retainer size. That's what that was. Alright. We request your honor your against Chief Mordvins? Who's that? This guy over here. Okay. Okay, why don't we do that? I'll send my my cavalry over to assist you. I'm not going to raise up my own like my own personal people. I'll just send my cavalry retainers over. That sounds like a good compromise to me. All right, what can I build here? Hussar training grounds. I could do that. Yeah, why don't we do that? More cavalry. I am Poles after all, so we do have the improved light cavalry, I believe it is, the light hussars. Kind of makes me want to go play Empire Total War, actually. Love Empire Total War. Yeah, still Polish, still Slavic. You know what is awful is when you, God, it's awful. If you your heir, the person who takes takes charge after you, is of a different culture. Oh man, that is bad because that you lose all of those special buildings, the Hussar training grounds down here. They're just gone. They disappear. All right, Calais. Yes, Calais. Let's build this guy. All right, and I think that's it for what we're going to construct in this round. Oh, I forgot there was a spot down. I forgot I have these places down here, but I'm not going to bother building in them yet because I'm probably going to end up giving them away at some point. Okay. Castle infrastructure, level 3. Let's take a look at our tech real quick. Now, if I want to say... actually, I'm not that far ahead, that far off if I want to save up for Legalism 4. That'll get me an increased domain size. Yes, that'll get... As an Emperor, I'll have one more. That's exactly what I want. Now, improved keeps. I think I want a castle infrastructure. That's 300. I'm not too far off from that. Military organization. Thinking maybe pop some into cavalry. That'll get me a nice little bonus on my cavalry because I have so many of them. I need to focus on them. I kind of feel like I should be dumping some military advances into that region right there. By region, I mean the cavalry UI section. I love recording early in the morning. It is currently, let's see, 6:01 in the morning. I do enjoy recording this early, but the problem is that sometimes I tend to jumble my words because I don't know. I'm drinking my coffee, but I don't know, sometimes if I feel like my brain's not firing on all cylinders this early. Let's help this guy with this war. Actually do something for a change. 1,000 heavy cavalry. Love it. 4,000 light cavalry. That's a lot of men. Let's fight a battle. And by fight a battle, I mean let's take out these 200 men with my 5,000. Ouch. Alright, now it's this whole region up in here. Okay, let's is that his capital right there? Yes, I think so. So let's siege down the capital, because I think that's that right there. That'll I think sieging down, taking the capital of your enemy is the gives you the most war score. So we're just going to leave those guys over there. Can I assault them with only cavalry? That would be ridiculous. That would be pretty ridiculous. Sieging, doing it, assaulting castle walls with only cavalry. Although if you played any of the Total War games and are familiar with the way siege battles work, the AI would have definitely tried that at some point. And wow, you guys are far from home. Way out over here in Russia. Although without modern, you know, like country borders, it's a little hard for me to tell where in Russia that would actually be in modern times. So maybe we can tell by the rivers. Which ones are these? Here's the Volga and the Don. So if this is the Volga, that would mean Volgograd. Old Stalingrad would be down over here. Over here, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, it sounds about right to me. Right over in this. I think it's near this bend in the river. But for some reason, maybe it's down in this bend in the river. I don't know. My knowledge of geography in this region is pretty limited, and I just probably made an ass of myself by pointing to the wrong area. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Like I was saying, I think I was mentioning this in just the last episode. Western education, in reference to, you know, anything basically involving Russia is pretty limited. I wonder why. I'd like to finish this siege before I end the episode. Maybe. Nah, we'll do it next episode. Alright, anyway, if you've enjoyed this, drop me a like, leave me a comment down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Crusader Kings 2, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.